Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Aderonke. If this is your first time here, welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, alright, so today we'll be discussing anal sex. And if you've been following my videos, you would know we're talking about basics of sex. We've discussed kissing, oral sex, vaginal sex, and today anal sex. Let's get right into the video. So anal sex is the least commonly reported partnered behavior that we have, but it is very well practiced. And when the topic of anal sex comes up, there is always divided opinions. Some people are disgusted, some people are extremely amused or aroused, whichever one. When anal sex is discussed, the only thing that people think of is penile anal penetration, which is also known as penis in the anus kind of penetration. But that is not the only way to have anal sex. Anal sex is also when you use your fingers or sex toys such as dildo, butt plugs, vibrators in the anus while masturbating or while having vaginal intercourse, and also the use of the tongue or the mouth on the anus, which is known as anilingus, popularly known as rimming. I'm sure you guys would have heard the word anal rimming. Yeah, that is what anal rimming means. So yeah, anal sex is a sexual behavior that can be practiced, in several forms, not just penis in the anus kind of. On to how to practice safe anal sex. First, talk to your partner. Now, your partner might want to have, want to explore, anal sex and stuff, and then you are not ready. You guys cannot have anal sex. And it's not the situation of, oh, it slipped in. No, don't let it slip in. That's going to breach the whole trust and consent you guys might have, and whatever thing it is you guys have going would be strained as a result of that. So yes, talk with your partner. I think I might have, I might want to, try out anal sex. Like, oh, I don't think that's my book yet. And that's fine. In the future, you guys might still talk about it and, do something in that aspect. But the partner is not consenting now, so just get it off the table. Secondly is consider an enema. So that's like douching in a kind of way, like getting something to clear out your system before you start, when you go to empty your bowels, and be sure that you're ready, that kind of thing. It's not necessary, but it could be helpful. Another thing is cutting your nails. Please, I don't know why, and it's not just for guys, because we have lesbians that practice anal sex and anal fingering and stuff. So you guys should please trim your nails. Don't injure somebody's child. When you're choking your finger inside somebody's anus, you might be, scraping some things and, scratching, and cut your nails. And also wash the underneath of your nails, you don't have to contact any bacteria via putting your penis into the anal region. You could pass bacteria just using your fingers, your dirty fingernails, choking it inside somebody's anus, and pum pum pum, things are happening. Then another thing which is very essential, wear a condom or a dental dam. Wear a condom. Capiche? Yes, please wear a condom. It is very, very necessary. It is very necessary to wear condoms during sex. And another thing is, when people are using condoms, they are in the anal region this minute, then they pull out and put it into the vaginal immediately. No, please do not do that. That is very, very risky. I don't know if you get the picture of what I'm trying to say, but you're having sex with, your point of entry during sex right now is the anus, and you're thrusting and doing all that, and then you just feel like pulling it out and pushing it back into the vagina. That could transmit STIs faster than even if you guys didn't have STI, even if both parties are clean sexually, that could bring up some sexually transmitted infection. So please, let's be very, very careful. Another thing is get in position. So you have to know what is comfortable for you when you are about to go into anal sex. So some people think the missionary style helps them ease into the whole activity. Some people prefer doggy, some people prefer standing, and just make sure you get in position, you make sure you're comfortable in that position that you are in. You don't have to be in a position that is awkward for you and is not letting the whole penis thing penetrate slowly. So whatever position helps the penis enter slowly, or whatever toy you're using, or if it's finger, whatever position it is that works best for you, please adopt that position until later. Then lube, another very, very important part of anal sex is lube. Please, I cannot emphasize this enough. Lube is a must. Lubrication is a must. The vagina has this natural producing lubricant and stuff. The anus does not have it, so you need to have a lot of lubes available for this activity. Please do not say, okay, I'm out of lube and we already started, so why don't we finish? Do not finish nothing, because trust me, you will finish up in the hospital. Another thing is go slow and check in with your partner. Go slow, go slowly. Please do not carry somebody's child that is new into the business and then ram into the person's anus. Please, let's all be on the same page. Go slowly. These are the set unspoken rules. Even if you've never heard of anal sex before, it should just come to your head naturally that you should go slowly. Another thing is acceptance that there would be some poop involved. Yes, in the process, you are going to be seeing, I don't know how you refer to it, poop, shite, poo-poo, whatever language you understand it to be, it is going to be involved. So if you're an icky person, you tend to be easily irritated, consider this factor before you go into the do. Another thing is clean up afterwards. Clean up after doing whatever thing you're doing. It, like I previously said, that you pull out from the anus and pull into the vagina. If you want to do that, please make sure you're using another condom. If you have the need to like go from the anus to the vagina in just that period of sexual activity, please use another condom. Do not use the same condom that you used to penetrate the anus to penetrate the vagina. And another commonly misunderstood factor in this anal sex thing is the ass to mouth thing. I'm sure you people know, or you have heard of ass to mouth. So the guy is like having sex with the girl via the anus, and then he pulls out and puts it in her mouth. That is like risk at the maximum. That is like STI loaded. So you guys should adhere to this list of things I have dropped, and you're going to have a beautiful moment, So all in all, bottom line is talk to your partner if he or she is willing to like do some adventures, I want to explore. You guys can, talk through it, understand, okay, these are the do's, these are the don'ts. Once I get to an uncomfortable position, I would let you know, I would withdraw, I would retract, I would, end it there, and you guys should just make sure you both are on the same page, and voila, you have your anal sex prepared. That being said, I want to mention the common concerns that people have about anal sex. The first one is it safe? So is anal sex safe? Like, no kind of sexual behavior is safe in the real sense of it. So no, not inherently safe, but with a lot of preparations and communications and planning, anal sex could be safe. Will it hurt? Definitely yes. The first few times, you're putting something into a comfortable region, of course you're going to expect some discomfort, so definitely it would hurt. Will I bleed? Yes. The first time you're going to bleed, the second time you most likely would bleed. But when there should be concerns is when the bleeding does not stop, or if like every time you're practicing anal sex you bleed, like all the time, every time. Like first 2 times understandable, yeah, because there are some tissues that could have been disrupted and stuff in the process of penetration. But if it continues, please run to your doctor. Yeah. Another concern is, will it affect my ability to poo? Of course you're going to be able to poo after having anal sex. It's not stopping anything in the poo region. Yes. And side effects and risks. Anal sex is actually the kind of sexual behavior that has the highest risk of STIs. So you can easily pass HIV, gonorrhea, chlamydia, all those diseases during anal sex faster than other kind of sexual activities. So please be careful. Now that is going to be it for this video. So basics of sex, we are going, it's just like, you know, as the word implies, basics. So we're going to be having videos where I talk about the orgasms that come with anal sex. I'm going to go in depth into all those things like oral sex. I'm just going to do so many videos, and I also want you guys to send in questions that you might have. Maybe I've not talked about some things here. Obviously I've not talked about a lot of things regarding all the sexual behaviors, but if you have any question whatsoever, send them in so I would know how to compile my list of to-do videos in the future, you know, answer all your questions. I'm here for you. Throw in all your questions, like keep them rolling in. And if you're yet to subscribe, which is a very, very important aspect of this whole journey, please do well to subscribe. I don't know why you haven't subscribed yet, but if you're here, you're still listening to this, please do so right now. And thank you for subscribing, thank you for watching my video, thank you for being a part of the family. I really appreciate, and I love to see you. I will love to see more of you. Thank you, and bye.